Hello there, welcome back to another part of The Legend of Zelda Master of Time. This is Mark. In the last part, we started exploring Kalki's Forest and we found this place called Patrick's Manor. Supposedly, there's a bunch of Kokiri imprisoned in here, and we also need to find 5 silver gems in the courtyard. So let's go and get started. So, no matter what you do at this point, you're gonna have to go in the water, which is alright. It is opaque, so that's something. You can't hurt these guys when they're in the ground. Stinger, this right before it flies into you. Well, that's vanilla text. Also, bam. Not difficult. Now, the game's nice enough to give you a little bit of a resupply there, so we'll go on and take it, I think. Also, you want to be on the inner right side. For some reason, it doesn't work otherwise. There's nothing over in that way, so no need to worry about that so much. Hmm. I don't think there's much more we can do in this room. We'll have to come back. Or not. We have to get over there some... Oh, I know how we're supposed to get over there. You jump on this and then you go over here. And what you gotta do is, well... That's not it. Ah. Okay, that was just dumb. Alright, we're gonna have to climb up again. There we go. That's what we needed to do. Then we just carefully make our way back. We should be good. Or not. We'll have to climb again. But that's alright. And here we are back outside. Now we have a little bit of a shortcut from the entrance. But let's head up to the next area then. And really what we gotta do here is oh. No, it's on the other side. It's alright, we can't go that way anyway. It'll be a few minutes. This is the next place we need to be. And what we do here is, well, I told you we weren't going to be hurting for money. Purple rupees seem to be worth equally as much. And in one of them, we get a heart piece. So, you're probably wondering, what do we do then? What you gotta do is lure the Armos to hit the switch, but without oops. It's alright, you don't get locked out. You can reset the room. But money won't reset those, so at least I don't think it does. No, the money doesn't reset. And then while it's open, you want to take that brief moment to make it through. At that point, you can go ahead and destroy it. And that was a terrible performance. Next thing you'll do, climb on the piano, get up here, and then you'll be able to get to your next room. And this is the closest thing we get to a boss. 2 Stalfos. However, these guys are a little weaker. They're the weaker variation, so they only do about 1 heart of damage. The only difference is that they... Oh wait, they don't... It's basically as difficult as the boss of the Temple of Agility, but with 2 of them swinging, but each only have a single health pool. Nothing different. Now, you want to pick your door. You're picking your door carefully here. Sorry, I gotta look around at some of these details. Alright. In this one, you get another Skulltula. And in this door, we're simply on the other side of the building. You could jump across to get the rupee here, but there's still something else we're going to have to do. And that is right here. As this is basically where the dungeon really ends. Also, far more money than we'd ever need. And for our reward, we get a hook shot. It's only the basic one though, so you won't be able to use it very far.
What's up, man?
Anyway, we're going to be using that to get the silver rupees in here. Which you'll find the first one here. Now they have no monetary value, but next we'll be going for this one here, but just want to make sure I'm being a little more careful with it. You need to start from the top. Otherwise you won't be able to get them all in one run, and that wouldn't be very fun, would it? However, you're wondering, well, how are we supposed to get there from up there or from over here? And that's where I meant to point out. No, it's down here. That area right there threw me off. Go on and collect this one too. And that's where you'll want this. This little vertical chamber. Don Camillo really seems to like this kind of puzzle. Now you get the hook shot. You have to aim at the upper half and actually grab onto it. And if you don't do it right, you'll fall all the way down. Also, don't hit the pillar. You will... Wait. That's... weird. I don't think I've ever noticed that. We'll check it out once we find the others, though. That's number 4. And we weren't able to get here either. But really, I think... oh, this was just a place for you to jump down that way if you needed to. Anyway, this begins the long walk over this way. Well, I'll do some slight speedrun strats, I guess. I don't speedrun, but I might as well use what I've seen, right? And I think that's the last one up there. Yep. It just spawns a chest, so. Now, we could jump from here, but that'd obviously be foolish. Instead, what we're going to want to do is go back down to that one dining room area. Just where does... It's easy to get lost in something so open. Here we are. We actually had a reason to come back in here anyway. And this is Don Camillo's other little thing he likes. Just barely being able to reach something. And you can't make that jump. Don't try. Instead, collect this chest. You will need it. I think. Yep. You get a big key for it. And it's not in a special chest, so you think it's just like a heart piece or some kind of treasure. Also, I hear a Skulltula, so we'll go ahead and go and get that while we're here too. Infesting the wood. And that's number 16. I don't know if you can hear me button mashing in the background, but I keep saying this, but don't forget that you can swim faster with B. How that didn't work was beyond me. But... So now we just need to make it back to the dining room. And we could go from the front entrance, but we're already over here, so... May as well, right? The only difference is that this time we'll just do this. Now, if you'll remember, we had to hook shot something. Are you... Wow, you have to do that again if you don't get it on the first time? That's kind of mean. Well, I'll come back when I get back to that point. Alright, so, I'll go ahead and open that gate back up. Technically, at this point, we could just go and finish the dungeon, but... that wasn't fun. There we go. They always drop magic, so I guess if you're hurting, come here and get some. Although cutting grass will probably do you more good. Because of money and whatnot. There we go. Sorry about the mouse, I was... Wait. The only reward is a single Skulltula. Which, I mean, isn't bad. We're getting close to 20. But if you'll remember, 20 isn't a very good reward. It's really 30 you want. Now you might be thinking, well, that looks like a boss door. I wonder what will get the fight. Help! Help us! Oh, you are still alive. Your dead comrade asked us to save you. Our dead comrade? I don't understand. A little guy with a flute. He told us a song and he told us he was a dead Kokiri. Oh, it's a skull kid, not a dead Kokiri. A strange creature who likes to lie. They are not evil, just a little annoying and weak. I was surprised he wanted to help us. We usually try to chase him away. To be honest, we are here to find a medallion, not to save your lives. It's kind of you. Oh, I think the medallion is in the next room behind the store. Save us, and I will open it for you. Please bolt the sculptural web behind me. There's a path to a forest. We can escape from there. Alright. You want to see the grandest boss fight in the history of boss fights? That. That was the boss fight. I'm not kidding. Yeah, that's... I think you'll start noticing. There are no boss fights. I just spoiled everything, but... there's only one thing that really comes close to a boss fight in this act. That was the Southos in the last dungeon. But, with all that, we get the Forest Medallion. Thanks a lot, mister. My comrades and I are safe now. No problem. With the hook shot we found, we can go to other areas. Telling you, nudge, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. use the hook shot. Thank you so much for saving us. Now I brought up earlier that we would get a hint about the heart piece in the woods. It's good to be free. Thanks, mister. Anyway, with the hook shot in our inventory now, we can do more stuff. One of them is not the fishing game. Because as I said, this is just the basic one. You won't be going very far with it. Wait a minute. That's the way out of the forest. So... there we go. Our next goal is the last part. I kept trying to find a heart piece in this room, but the Deku Baba didn't want to activate, so we'll go ahead and get that one too while we're here. I realized there's one thing in the village the town that I didn't show off. I've got a reason to go back anyway. But first things first. Actually, I think we'll... and the Deku Nuts became useless forever. Don't know if that's actually a true statement. I may still use them. But now we have some to stun things, they might not be as useful. Gotta make sure I get this just right. I don't want to have to climb yet again. Oh, we wouldn't be able to get it anyway, so, oh well. And I think I already said what this one is, but it's a heart piece. Now you've collected 3 pieces. With another piece, your life energy will be powered up. Also, there's more screeching. Clearly something missed. But where? Oh, nice. That's number 18. I don't know if we visited the lower floor. I heard of a legend saying if you want the heart of the forest, you need to kill every creature. But killing creatures is bad. That was the hint, so. It's up to you if you wanted to get it, obviously. I'm just trying to show where they are. Skulltulas aren't nearly as important since there's 100 of them. I can miss half and still, get the big reward. Speaking of, I mentioned that the 20 reward is kind of useless. I'll show you when we get it. It's not quite the same. It's the same item but modified a little bit. Now you might be wondering, why am I going back through the forest? The answer to that is there's actually a little cave that we can get to now as well. The only question is whether I can actually get there in a reasonable time frame, because the way this particular area is set up, it's looking more like a long shot that I'm gonna need than a regular hook shot. See, I might be able to get to it from down there, but I'm not gonna make any promises on that one. Oh, there we go. That was throwing me off. And then we go down here. Yeah, I never noticed that, so this is somewhat new to me. Somewhat. All that for a single Skulltula? Huh. I'm actually kind of disappointed in that one, but we're getting close to 20, so we'll have a reason to go to town soon. Now we'll see if there's anything unique up here. I wonder if that's a hover boots one. Or if just a really clever jump will do it. Doesn't seem to be any reward for destroying everything. And here's that room with the heart piece. happened to my plants? Well, they were decubabas. So, I mean, it was either that or getting eaten. And as Knight was saying, bam, already dead. For some reason, it's kind of their weakness. Now, what we can do from here is you'll jump on this roof. Not quite. You gotta be pretty close to the edge to get to this one. And then right here, you're gonna... Is that a red herring? Or is this like a... Usually somewhere like this isn't a pointless area. Alright. Trying something else now. Oh, right, we can do something up here. I think this is where you're supposed to go, actually. For what we're going for, anyway. I'll come back when we get to there. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. That's what we wanted. Yeah, it looks like just like an entirely pointless area. So the next thing we're going to do, and it's another one of those sort of, got to be on the very edge to make these work. And our reward is, well, there's another cave. This one's more like a... Well, if you didn't have fire arrows, there's no way you could have been able to get here. At least not without a glitching. In any case, let's go through that little path we just revealed. Getting a lot of mileage out of this hook shot. And then we just want to get across. And inside, our reward is a bottle. Which isn't bad. One more thing I want to try and see is if, if I kill all the keys, we get something else. Probably not, though. It'll be easier to do if we're at... We probably don't get anything, but it's still worth trying. I don't see any more. If I missed one, yell at me in the comments. Don't know why I'm just going after this guy, but... They don't drop anything but nuts and sticks, so... I think there was one bit of dialogue I missed. Not you. Yeah, that didn't work out. Here we are. If you see Patrick one day, kill him. Damn. We need to learn how to fight if we don't want to be eaten. I gotta chuckle at that a little bit. Also, figure I'd show it off, but There is no way to get to that with the current hook shot. I don't even think you can hook shot trees. Or has to be a very specific one. No. However, some we can get to now is this piece, and it will give us our 7th heart. Anyway, I think that's going to end it for this part. Next time, we're going to clean up Abello Town. I'll hopefully win the archery game. And there's a few things I've actually missed. There's also a little hidden area we can get to now as well, so stay tuned for that. This is Mark. I'm out.